All right. So today we're going to look at part one of three of figure 976. And 976 is made up of two parts, a yoke and a bushing. So we're going to create each part individually, and then we're going to go ahead and assemble them. And when we're finished, we'll have several drawings. We'll have a drawing of just the yoke, we'll have a drawing of just the bushing, and then we'll have an assembly drawing of the two parts combined. So in order to make all of this happen, each part must be designed and created individually. So today we'll do that with the bushing. Okay. Bushing is very simple. Looks like it's a set of two cylinders. Almost looks like a block letter T when it's done, when you're looking at a front view or a side view. And we have a couple of diameters we need to be ready for. And we can create this in a couple different ways. You can make a revolve. We could do a quick set of extrusions if you'd like. So there's a couple different approaches to this. So I'll go ahead and use the extrusion method. So I'll create a sketch. And I'll go ahead and place my sketch in the top view here. I'm going to have everything radiate out from 0, 0 here. So I'll do a sketch, circle, center diameter circle. And I have two diameters. The first one is 1.38. Okay. Stop my sketch. And I need to extrude that. Again, your choice. We can extrude up or down. I'll extrude down here this morning. And I'm looking at a depth of 1.12. So I'll click on extrusion, and I'm going to take mine down 1.12. Oh, looks like it went the wrong way, so we'll go back in and edit my feature. And I forgot to type in the negative number because I wanted to go down. And then we'll say okay. It doesn't matter if it does go up, it's not a problem. I'm going to make another circle right here on the top, and I'll extrude that up. That'll give me the top of the bushing. So again, just a sketch. And I'm going to go ahead and select you can either select the top view or the top of the circle would be best. This diameter is 2.38. So sketch, circle. I like center diameter circle. And we'll go out 2.38. Take my dimensions outside so I can see them. And when I stop that, you can see that circle is definitely above the little cylinder that we just made. And this has a thickness of 0.5. So I'll extrude that, and I'll take that up. Now notice that there's a hole there, and we don't want that. All right, we'd like it to be one uniform shape if we could. All right, so we have to look at some options. I'll cancel that out for a second. Let's see if there's another way we could do that. Extrude. And I can click one and hold down the control button and get the other one as well and take that up 0.5. So just make sure you have the large cylinder or the large circle without the center circle. All right, so now you can see it's a solid shape with a small cylinder underneath it. I now have to punch a hole all the way through there. Again, I can extrude and cut that hole out, or I could do an insert hole, whichever you would like. For the sake of practicing, we'll go ahead and do an insert hole. When I do insert hole, it wants me to select a face, so I'll select the top of this. It's not really located where we want, but we'll get there. For extents, I'm going to change this to all because I would like that hole to go all the way through. Diameter. We check our dimensions here. The diameter is 0.75. And then we need some references. Up here near the top, I have the option for a reference. And if I just click the edge of the circle, it will locate itself into the center. And I can say, okay. And we'll just check our views, make sure it looks good. And that hole is punched all the way through. All right. Again, very quick and easy drawing. we do need to take this over to our drawing now and put some dimensions on it. So I'll go ahead and drawing from design. And we want to save this. So make sure you give it a good name. We can call this figure 9-76 bushing. Save. We'll take the defaults here for creating the paper size. And very small view, so for sure change that scale to 1:1 and put one view there. We'll do a projected view up and certainly want to get place a nice isometric view. All set. Okay, thinking about dimensions here. We always want to dimension diameters when we see the actual circle. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 dimensions in the top view. I'm going to do the outside circle. I'm going to do the little inside circle. Now, this dashed line is hidden. We're going to break a dimensioning rule because dimensioning rules tell us that we should not dimension to hidden lines, but we'll break a rule on that one. Okay, so we have our 3 diameters. The other dimensions I need are just the height. So we'll get the height of the top part of the cylinder and the bottom part of the cylinder as well. We want to carry all of our dimensions out to 2 decimal places. Notice that I just have mine at 0.5. I'd like this to read 0.50. Down here at the bottom of your screen, there should be some annotation settings that you can work on. And I just want to display trailing zeros. We'd like to go to 2 decimal places to show our accuracy. All right. Next area we'd like to work on is placing our center marks and center lines. So I'll come up top to center mark. And I'm going to drag these out if it'll let me. There we go. Gonna extend those center lines up and away from the part. Okay. And then we need a center line down here in our front view. So I select the 2 outside edges. Looks pretty good. Again, I can extend that center line just up a little bit farther and just down a little farther just to make it look nice and clean. I'd like to go ahead and change my isometric view. So I'll double click on it. And we have some options here for style. I'm going to do shaded, just so it colors that in nicely. Finally, just go ahead and complete your title block. Make sure you have a logo and any other information you'd like to place in there. If you want to change your drawing number to 976 and change the title just to bushing, that would be fine. Again, make sure you have a logo in the large box on your title block, and this would complete our bushing drawing. We will continue on. We'll create a yoke in the next tutorial, and then we will take both of those parts and combine them into an assembly in our third tutorial.